What's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, hey.
Anybody here
What's
yet?
going on? What's going on?
We back
Who's
at you.
hanging out? Who's hanging out?
Uh, in the chat, Devout was in there, Joe Morgan was in there, and Mickey FC was in there. I don't know if anybody's in here now though. They might have came earlier, but it says
Yeah, they'll
four
pop in.
people.
They'll pop in.
What's up, Southern Belle? What's going on with you?
Hey, Southern Belle, my sister. I ain't seen you in forever. How you doing?
Southern Belle.
Southern Belle.
Mm-hmm.
Peace, sis.
So yeah, we wanted to come back at you, kind of like a follow up to what we did the other night. Not to be fear mongering and stuff, but we wanted to see like what other
Get some
people are
intel,
seeing
man.
going on. We wanted to say what we've been
For real.
seeing going on, and we might have a couple tips here and there about how to deal with the whole situation. If it, you know what I mean, if there's some questions or something, who knows?
Exactly.
You
What's
know what
going
I'm saying?
on? What's up, past life? Number 8.
What's up, past life? I'm gonna add the comments, man. So when people say something, if I can remember,
Definitely. I
at
want
least
the
let them get
info
their
from
words in, man. In case one of us are talking and we miss it or something. You know what I'm saying? If I can remember, though, sometimes I forget. But yeah, man. So what's been
Oh,
going on with y'all, man? Y'all seeing anything going down?
man. Yeah, I was all up in North Carolina today, man, and like right in the city limits of the big cities. Like it wasn't really bad, but I mean the big cities had the biggest supply of gas right now. So,
Yeah.
but on the outskirts and little towns, man, like I saw the police shut down a gas station today, and it was just because people were panicking, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the line was down the street and people were fighting at the gas pump, so they called the cops. But that's people doing that. There's still
Right.
gas at that gas station, but they had to shut it down.
Do you think that they're doing it on purpose? Because damn, Mickey, appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you, man. Really appreciate
Mickey the
that,
man.
man.
What's up, Mickey?
Mickey is
Domestic
that dude,
gangster.
man.
What's up,
He is
sis?
that dude. What's up, domestic gangster? I really appreciate
Kyle,
it though,
what's up?
Mickey, for real. Do you think it's the media? Because what I've noticed is media jumped on it. And I was out
Yeah.
today because I had to run some errands and do some things. And I
Mm-hmm.
talked to a few people, you know what I'm saying? And they were saying,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I seen it on the news this. Yeah, I seen it on the news that." And then Josh hit me earlier when I was out at one store and he was like, "Yo, what was it, ABC or CBS or
Yeah.
something?"
Mainstream
I
media, baby.
Yeah, so now they're jumping on it. A couple days ago they wasn't saying hardly nothing, but now
Right.
it's like let's push the panic.
Yeah.
When we did our show, we wasn't trying to push panic. We were trying to let people know ahead of time so they wouldn't have to deal with the panic that was sure to come. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Yeah.
now it's hitting. Even in my area, man. I got videos of it. I'll probably post it tomorrow. I got to go through it and clip it out and stuff. It was like 4 or 5 different gas stations. Every single one of them had cars coming out to the road. You couldn't get in and out of the parking lots because cars were all twisted and turned every which way trying to get a pump. It was crazy, man. I never seen nothing like it here, like this bad, this quick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Try.
I think the media. What's up?
Yeah. No. So. Hey, fam. What's up? Y'all know how I do. What's going on, y'all? What's up, everybody? I'm glad y'all here. Seriously, let's talk about this for real. I have the title of Mr. Doom and Gloom, and I'm gonna take that one. Look, rappers. Seriously, I'm just saying. Hope we want things to work out the best that they can. We want the best possible outcome, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you with this whole pipeline stuff. I was kind of like, all right, I'm gonna gas up the cars, I'm gonna gas up the gas cans, I'm gonna be prepared because that's what we do. That is just what we do. And so I was like, I'm gonna sit back and kind of watch this thing, and and I watched it, and I it popped in my head that even if this gas shortage deal isn't as bad as what the mainstream media and what everybody's gonna make it out to be, there's still going to be issues, right? People, this is why we prep. This is why we prep because we don't know. We don't right now. They're still talking about. I watched mainstream media and they were saying we are currently attempting to make decisions about when to restore, service. So it's not like service has been restored or it's definitive. They have a time. They are trying to make decisions about when it will be restored. You know what I'm saying? So we're still in that gray area where we don't know what tomorrow is going to bring, and time is a little bit of the essence right now. So yeah, not to panic, everybody, but we are in a situation where preppers, we will, the level of preparation that we put into this, the better off we're going to be. So I'm watching all this unfold. I had to hit up PT, and I was like, PT, look at this, man, mainstream media. Look, they said, PT, I didn't know this. They said it will take 10,000 gasoline trucks, the trucks that 10,000 to make up for one day that pipeline is not running.
Yeah.
So that's just facts.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
I just got something real quick.
Yeah.
Just real quick. It's just what I see going down and what I think's why it's going down. You got they're shutting down the pipeline, but they got one Nisi read where they got one running manually.
Yeah.
They're running some part of it manually, one part, but then you get the media involved. Wait till it gets a little started up. Then you get the media involved. You get everybody stirred up. It's almost like it's a setup. It doesn't seem like a set.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? It's like the media's feeding it, and then boom, because it's going to take. It's one thing to drain one county or two counties of their gas stations, and then they go empty, and then okay, in a couple days you can go and fill them back up, and you get back to normal.
Absolutely.
But when you drain the entire East Coast, because that's what's happening, people are just going and just sucking it up, and I mean, everywhere I seen today at every gas station, they were overcrowded. I mean, it was crazy, man.
Yeah.
So now they're going to drain the whole East Coast. Like, what's that going to do? How long is this going to take us to get back on track? It ain't going to be a day or two. Yeah. That's why I was saying in the last one, man, that this could have a long-term effect. Now, I'm not saying years or nothing like that, but we could be rationing gas for the next 2 months, 3 months. You might be only, and I'm just guessing. I'm not no professional or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I just seen. I'm 46 years old, man. I've seen some things in my life, and I know that things just don't get fixed like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was telling you guys about the train that I saw stopped when I was heading up to Greensboro. And if you guys saw the video today, you saw the people making the run on the pumps, man. And that was people overreacting. But I mean, that doesn't mean this isn't serious. Not to fearmonger, but it is a serious situation. This is the biggest pipeline in our country. And I was watching some news today, and the people that hacked it, they call themselves Dark Side. They're basically a hacker gang out of Russia. And all we know about them is they don't make a move unless Putin gives them the say so. They don't attack anyone who's an ally of Russia. So the fact that they did this, I mean, it points to Russia. It points like they're just trying to disrupt things, And the way the administration reacted to it was telling to me. They were like, "Oh, we can't get involved. This is a private, they're a private organization." I'm like, "What do you mean? This is the biggest pipeline in our country. What do you mean you can't get involved? This is a terrorist attack."
This isn't private. This isn't your house native. This is affecting the whole country. This is a national problem. You're right, man. I'm with you.
Exactly, man. And for them to say that, it means that like this happened Friday, and I forget who it was said that they told the president Saturday evening. I'm like, whoa. This happened Friday, and you waited a day to tell the president? See, it's just nothing they do adds up, and I hate to be that rabbit hole person, man, but it just all this stuff happening at once, it's very suspicious, man.
Yeah.
Everything that's going on down at the border, the LAPD police station got firebombed the other day, man. Like, they're attacking police stations straight up now. Some of the biggest police stations in our country. You know, all this happening to us at once. It's weird to call that a coincidence.
Transitional
I'm
period.
saying. Yeah. I was waiting on you to say it, Josh. I was waiting on you to say it.
Hey, I was rewatching the live and I was like, Josh, you gotta stop saying that. Transitional period, people. Seriously, uncertainty. That's where we're at right now. Preppers, get on your game. I mean, self-reliance, self-sustainability. That's what time it is, because tomorrow is going to be uncertain. It's going to be uncertain for a while. Look, I just saw a comment where they were talking about the things that's going on in Israel. That is new. That is out of left field for me, and it's going berserk. But look, seriously, like Native just said, the biggest pipeline in the country, y'all, it's just been hacked. Ransomware. You know what I'm saying? The other side of the country could get hit tomorrow. Not saying that it will happen, but I'm just saying these are things that we think about as preppers. So I'm prepared for that shit. If that shit happens to the other side of the country tomorrow, guess what? Your boy Josh, I'm equipped, mentally prepared, and I'm ready to handle that. I hope that y'all are too. It's a high level of uncertainty. My people, go ahead.
I kind of want to keep my eye on, and I want y'all to keep y'all's eye. Like when you hit me today, Josh.
Yeah.
Like that's the shit I'm talking about, man. I appreciate that shit.
I had to.
And we should keep an eye on these medias, because we can almost tell what's going to happen by the way they're pushing stuff. You know what I'm saying? They're going to push this. The more mayhem they can cause, the more people will watch I mean, everybody's watching the news right now, I bet you, just to see all the different places and all. They probably sending out their people right and left. Go to this gas station. Go here. Go to this gas station. Like, get it on camera. I mean, even today, I'm a YouTuber. And I was like, babe, start the camera. Get that gas station over there. Look at that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I learned more from YouTube. I learned more from YouTube. And look, this is facts. And anybody that's in this live chat knows. You'll see something pop up on YouTube and like, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that's crazy. And a day later, 2 days later, mainstream media is like, this is what we got. You're like, oh, I already heard that on YouTube. Seriously. It's a setup. You know, and that's why they're censoring the way they are, because they don't want us getting out and getting our people kind of, prepared. They don't want anybody to be prepared for the situation. They want to catch everybody off guard to throw out the fear.
Yeah. I went to an ATM, man, because I ended up using some cash. I keep cash on hand.
Yeah.
And I ended up using some, so I wanted to, fill it back up, in other words. Yeah. And there was this lady there, and she just started talking to me because she was getting cash out too. And I asked her, I said, have you filled up your tank? She just got real excited. She was like, yeah, I did fill up my tank. Yeah. I heard about it like 15 minutes ago. What's going on in the Carolinas? I was like, yeah. She's like, I've been looking for gas cans. I can't find none. Do you know where any gas cans are? And I was like, look, I'll give you a little clue of what I've seen.
Yeah.
In Dick's, there was gas cans for boats. So instead of just going and looking for a regular gas can at your normal spot, you got to think outside the box. Go to a boating place. Go to, there's even like little liquor stores, and they'll have 1 and 2 gallon gas cans that are up on a top shelf that been sitting there for like 20 years. Like, seriously.
Wait,
liquor stores? And you can find them.
Oh, you
because
we won't have that out here in Texas.
well, around here you got a lot of water, so you got a lot of fishing going on.
Gotcha.
So there's a lot of boating. You know what I mean? So if you're in an area where there's water, there's liquor stores and little convenience stores that carry these little cans and stuff, because people always end up needing them for their boats or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Lanterns or whatever.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You can't find gas cans out here. It's a wrap. Man, I live at Harbor Freights, and I know everything you buy at Harbor Freights is gonna break eventually. But I live at Harbor Freights. No gas cans. Lowe's, no gas cans. Home Depot,
There's other things though. There's other ways. If you go, like, I install carpet. My entire career has been laying the carpet.
Yeah.
Well, there was this chemical that comes in these jugs that are they're exactly like the K1 jugs that you get, the round blue K1 jugs that you can buy at like Walmart and stuff.
Yeah.
There's chemicals that's almost just like gas, but
Gotcha.
they're rated to carry chemicals just like gas.
Okay.
So 4 of my K1 jugs are those jugs, and I've been using them for years. So you can go to a carpet store, a place that sells carpet, and say, "Hey man, do y'all got any of these?" They'll have like probably 10 of them that they just gonna throw away anyway, but they got to put them in a special spot because they had chemicals in them and all that.
Yeah.
So they love to just get rid of them for anything. You know what I mean? And there
Absolutely.
you go. You got a gas can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
You know, and we were talking about this last time we were live. Like the gas shortage is going to affect everything because the trucking industry, and even things that are freighted by train, because trains run on diesel, and so all that's going to be affected. But there's going to be a ripple effect. Even if it comes on tomorrow, there's going to be shortages in all the stores and stuff, man. And I've been talking to folks today, and everyone's prepping. Everyone's just going out and getting just a little bit extra because we don't know what's going to happen next.
That's right.
And because you're talking about what's going on, in Israel, Josh, man. And I was thinking about like the push, like Biden's trying to get this this next $2 trillion thing passed about infrastructure. This is a major infrastructure problem right here. This hack.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just like I'm going back to the coincidence thing, man. Like that, like they're trying to push this bill through. They're trying to get this thing pushed, man. And it's just and me and Tribe, we were talking about how the little mom and pop gas stations, this might close more of them down. The ones that made it through the pandemic, now they're going to get shut down, and only the big corporation gas stations are going to be open now.
Because where's the gas going to go first?
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go.
They want Teslas everywhere. They don't want gas. Yeah.
Didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just going with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Good. Look.
Another thing I heard too. I know you're thinking there, Josh, but another thing, just real quick. Another thing is I wanted to get oil because my wife's car burns oil. So I was like, man, I better go ahead and grab some oil. You know what I mean? So I went in there and there was these 2 dudes up in there working. And I was asking about because the place that I got my oil from is right across from the gas station. So I was asking them, man, has the gas station been going crazy? And they said since about 4:00 p.m. it's been nonstop, just mayhem over there. Really? And I'm like, damn, in my little ass area, you know what I'm saying? So they was like, well, what you need, man? We can help you. I was like, man, I know what I need, man. I'm gonna get some oil. He's like, yeah, get extra, because he said something like, if we still got it in a couple days, it's probably going to be twice the price. Now, that's what he said. If we still have it in a couple days, it'll be twice the price. Now, this is the dude working at an auto place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Their income depends on that information, so they're keeping their ears to the street. So that's awesome information. I don't know where this thing leads to. I don't know how far it goes. I don't know where it goes. But to be honest with me, it's kind of like a slow burn. It feels like a slow burn, and I don't know if maybe preppers are just kind of fatigued from like all the different things that have been happening. So like now all of a sudden when this pops up, it's just like, okay, yeah, you know, another one. But this it could be big. It could be big.
I think it's already showing signs of being big, because you know, I had my stepson send me a picture from South Carolina yesterday morning, and people were out of gas. Now he's saying that everywhere is out of gas. Now, and it's moved its way up. It started down south, and within a day it shot all the way up to where I'm at. Yeah. You know, everybody's hearing about it now. Now that's that domino effect. It's like when 10 people hear it and they tell 20 people, and then that 20 people tell 40 people. Well, by tomorrow, there's going to be so many people worried about getting gas, and they're not prepped up like us. You know what I mean? So they're going to be buying everything they can. You know what I'm saying?
That is the component to like everything, to like shift that's shift, WROL, alien invasion, civil unrest, Civil War 2.0. That is the unseen component. Seriously, it's the panic. And because we're preppers, we don't really have to panic. We can kind of sit back and just watch the panic unfold. Yeah. That is a no. Look, okay, look, guys. Seriously, I'm gonna throw this one out here, and I know. If aliens showed up on the front lawn of the White House today, right? The aliens ain't gonna do nothing. It's gonna be all the people going crazy. So
They ain't gonna come right now, man. There ain't no gas for their ships.
I like that one. I like that. But look, we have to prep. Yeah, we have to prep for the panic. You know, that's a whole nother component to why we prep. That so
another thing I was thinking, and Native might be able to chime in on this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that. I mean, we can't take anything they say 100%. So you got to try to dive and dip and understand what's going on. But the political Democratic Party definitely has beef with Russia. Boom. Now there's a pipeline attack. Now the media's attacking with their scare tactics. And boom, bam, bip. Who gets blamed?
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it is. And you know, I mean, even the whole beef thing with Russia, man. I used to really believe it, but now I just don't even know if it's just all a show. You know. Like Russia's just like the scapegoat that they can point at because everyone hates Russia, you know, because China's their boys, you know what I mean? But China, Russia, and Iran have an alliance. Like those three countries have an alliance, man. That should be the focus of everyone in our country, that those three countries have an alliance with each other and they're constantly getting stronger. In our country, like the CIA is worried about, you know, putting out commercials about cisgender people who have anxiety problems or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, man, China's going to destroy us. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to get our head out of our rumps.
You know what I say when it's said that, you know, China's our enemy, Russia's our enemy, you know, North Korea's our enemy.
Mm-hmm.
If you think about it, man, if you really think about it, me, you, us three, I don't have any Russian enemies. I don't have any North Korean enemies. I don't have any Chinese enemies.
I hear you.
What it is elites against elites. A bunch of powerful people in each country beefing with themselves, and they put it on us. They feed us all this propaganda shit to make us. I mean, since I was younger, I've always known Russia was the enemy. Russia was the enemy. Russia was the enemy. We got to worry about Russia and the nuclear weapons. We got to. But yet I get online and I see different Russian shows or people that going to Russia, and the people in Russia, they seem like country folks, man. They just living life and barely getting by here and there, and very hospitable to foreign people that come in and hang out and vacation. That like, It ain't us. It's just them powerful elites going against each other, trying to rule the world, man.
We're all people,
and we get our ass kicked for it.
100%, man. And China has set themselves up as a hegemony, man. They don't even need the takeover countries to control them. They can just put people in power in those countries in the government and make sure that those people stay wealthy and in power and pass legislation to benefit China. I just saw, I think it was Catskill, and it was talking about how everything we get pretty much comes from China now. Everything. You know what I mean? And I mean, it drives our economy, and China is trying to set up their own cryptocurrency right now, and I have no doubt they'll do it very swiftly. And meanwhile, this pipeline goes down. If this goes down long term, the petrodollars, it's really going to affect the petrodollar, which is basically that's gone. Once that goes away, I mean, the economy's gone. Forget everything, you know. So
look how much of a big deal they made. Sorry, Josh. Look how much of a big deal they made when during the pandemic, the gas went down real low in price, and they said, "Oh, it's screwing the people that work the gas things. We can't have low gas prices because that means that the stuff is not good. You know, it's real bad for our economy and our whole way of life if gas prices go real low because, you know, the prince of whatever country is saying, nah, man, I'm gonna sell it for 15 cents a barrel. I ain't worried about y'all. It was a really big deal. Oh my God, we gotta worry. But now a
Yeah.
pipeline gets shut down by an attack, a cyber attack.
Cyber attack.
A whole East Coast where the government is in Washington, D.C. will be affected, and it's no big deal. It ain't nothing. We're only going to have shortages because of the people. What? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, the people are going to panic, and that's why we'll have shortages. So you're going to blame us for a cyber attack that has attacked the country. You're going to say, oh, it's a private issue, and the people are the blame for the shortage. Man, F you. You know what I'm saying?
PT, look, man, Mr. Doom and Gloom over here. What's up, y'all? Hey, I'm just saying. Look, ultimately, we don't know what's going on. Hey, for my conspiracy theorists out there, holla at me. Look, we don't know what's going on, man. We don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes, right? And when this is all said and done, and we can go back and we can look at what actually happened, it could be our own people doing this shit. Right now, we know, like you said, Native, there is a war on petroleum, fossil fuels, gasoline. There is a war on that shit. It's counterintuitive to where they're trying to go with this, the Green New Deal and every damn thing else that our government is trying to do. So it could, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What's it called? Native dark. I heard it a couple times today. The dark
side. The dark side.
Yeah. That shit don't even make sense to me. And the president was kind of like, oh yeah, well, it wasn't really Russia. It was a company in Russia who did this, and it's ransomware. I had that shit on my computer. Unplug that shit and reboot it, and it's gone. You know what I'm saying? It's not adding up to me. I could just be, a conspiracy theorist. But I'm just saying.
But what gets me is it's the biggest pipeline, one of the biggest pipelines in the country, and you're gonna tell me you didn't have security on that shit? You're gonna sit here and tell me that you can protect 1 billion people on Facebook, but you can't protect our petroleum?
Yeah. They call it the jugular. They call it. That's what I was listening to them. They call this pipeline the jugular of our like fuel distribution.
Great reset.
It's like that's what they call it, man. They call it the jugular.
Wow.
We're
in trouble, people. We are in trouble.
I know. Man.
What
now
that we on Sunday when we went live, we were kind of guessing as to what might happen. And, a lot of people, I don't know about a lot of people, but there was a few people like, nah, I wouldn't worry that much about it. You know what I mean? I ain't going to go get no gas. I ain't going to worry about it too much. But now we know what's happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now it's hitting, and it's hitting everywhere on the East Coast. Like, now that it's hitting, and gas stations are filled up, and cars are lined up down, and you're going to have gas stations with no gas, what kind of advice can we give as preppers to people who might need advice? Because a lot of people didn't know until this evening. There's a lot of people out there that still don't know, and when they do, oh Lord have mercy, the more people that find out, the more short the gas is gonna be.
That's the problem.
I'm telling you, I might ride out tomorrow to my little local gas stations. Because I told Nisi when we were on our way home, I said, tomorrow they're going to have signs out there either saying there is no gas or there's a limit to how much you can get.
Yeah.
They got to do it. They're going to do it. They did it on green beans. They did it on peas. They're going to do it with gas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, for real. No doubt, man. And, I mean, if it goes on longer, that they keep saying everything's going to come back on this weekend. So whatever happens this weekend will be telling, but man, the way the gas stations keep going down here in the Carolinas, man, there's only, like on the way home, I was just watching, you know how they put the little bags on the pumps, that's how you know that there's no gas there. And, but I was just watching, like, man, that one's down, that one's down, that one's down, that one's down. So you got to get way into the big cities if you want to find gas. And that was just today, and it changes every day. So,
right.
But, so I mean, from here on out, I mean, let's like if you look at it from like the worst possible scenario, like it's just down, and let's say it goes another week. I mean,
Right.
we're gonna start. We have to start rationing ourselves. I mean, you gotta like no just like cruising around wasting gas, like no putting gas in the lawnmower. Just let your lawn get big. Only making essential trips. Planning to go with people so people can conserve gas, like carpooling, like
Air
all that
conditioning.
stuff is going to come into play. But
Yeah.
I mean,
what if it never comes back online? That's the worst case scenario. What if we're just screwed?
well,
Let
we're
me throw
gonna
this
be
in here.
screwed
Native.
for a month or two. We're gonna be screwed for a month or two at least. I mean,
Yeah.
think about this. Think about this. It happened Friday. The weekend went around. Nobody was really talking about it much. A couple
Yep.
channels mentioned it, but it wasn't really, big time being talked about.
Yeah.
Boom. From Sunday to Monday.
Yeah.
What let's call it Friday to Monday. Through a weekend of hardly anybody even paying attention to it, you had gas stations in South Carolina running out of gas.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a
Now
slow burn.
everybody knows about it, and everybody's hitting the gas stations like it doesn't take but a day.
Yeah.
It doesn't take but a day, not even a day, and all your local gas stations will not have any gas. And you're not going to have 10,000 trucks bringing gas. They're not going to be flooding it's not like they'll get gas the next day. Like
won't
there's
have
going to be
gas.
gas stations that's waiting for gas for weeks probably. And
Yeah.
some ain't gonna make it, like Native said. Some gas stations probably won't even be able to get the gas, and then they'll just
Guaranteed.
be shut down.
Guaranteed.
Right.
Guaranteed. Look.
Yeah,
You know what I'm worried
there's
about?
a few little. I was just gonna say there's a few little mom and pop gas stations around here that their gas is really what keeps them afloat as a business. Like they sell little things, but if their gas goes down, they're not gonna be able to stay afloat.
Yeah.
Selling
Seriously.
drinks and nabs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know what worries me? All right, so look, so I'm in Texas, Dallas. So we're like, oh yeah, it's them over there. We're all right. You know what I mean? It ain't no big deal. Look, quietly, all the gas cans are gone out of like Lowe's, Home Depot, Harbor Freight, Auto Zones, wherever you go to get gas cans, they're gone. So people are listening and paying attention, but still, we're still like, oh yeah, that's them over there. We're all right. Don't worry about it. And I've been kind of keeping an eye out. So I noticed like earlier in the morning, I topped off. I was like $20. I topped off. But later in the evening, I went to like a couple gas stations and I was like, nah, I ain't waiting in line for that. You know what I mean? I'm still good. But look, when it's a slow burn, people, it is. I don't know what it is about this situation. It is a slow burn. It's not, oh, the sky is falling. It appears to be a slow burn. But in Texas, once we see the effects of whatever happens out in the East Coast, with the pipeline, then that's when the people in Texas and the West Coast are really gonna start to jump on board. We're chilling right now.
They said it's gonna affect Texas. Like
It
you're
will.
one of the states. You're one of the states listed.
Yeah. So once we jump on board with this whole, okay, now we really have to make sure we've got gas because it's a real shortage. That's going to just even compound the problem that you guys are dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate it, Ripple. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
throw
So,
it on
I
up
mean,
there. Go ahead, Josh. I didn't mean to cut you
No,
off. I
you're
just gotta
good.
say thank you when they drop the super
Yeah.
chats.
That's pretty much what I'm worried about. Seriously, like legit, half of the country right now is chilling. We're like, it's a slow burn. We're chilling. We're like, oh yeah, no, that's them over there. They'll be all right. They'll get it turned back on, in a couple days, it'll be all right. But if things prolong, if things go out a little bit longer, and we really start to get affected over here, then it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a real problem. Once we start hitting the gas pumps and stocking up, and storing up,
Thanks,
it's gonna be a
Cherokee.
problem. Yeah,
that's down the way, man. And I don't know, man. Like we were saying earlier, man. I'm not trying to fear monger. I'm just saying, as preppers, when stuff happens, we do hope for the best, but we have to think like, what is the worst case scenario here? And everything that's happened in the past couple of years, man, it's hard for us not to look, forward to the. I mean, the past 2 years, man, I have prepped more than I have in the last 10 years.
Good.
just because of all the stuff that's happening. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like that's just how it is. And like I trying to wake up people in my family, man. Like if I go too hard at them, they just shut down and think I'm crazy, man. But I try to give hints and I send them links to different people's videos and stuff. Like not even my stuff. I don't even know if they know I have a channel on YouTube, but I send them other preppers channels because I want them to wake the hell up, man. And I saw someone in the chat I think it was Southern Belle was like, get off TikTok and pay attention to what's going on. And man, she hit the nail on the head, man. The masses are so distracted by the mainstream media, they don't even realize what the hell's happening. And they're like, oh man, Biden's doing a great job, isn't he? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? No. It's not. Hey,
I'm Mr. Doom and Gloom. Whoever just left that last comment that popped up, tell your dad to go get some damn gas.
It's Catskill. Yeah, I called my cousins, all my kids, you know, everybody. But I told them, you know, a couple days ago. Yeah. And they had no idea. Like my daughter, she's a mother of two and, 28 years old. And, she's constantly hustling. She's a young mother. So she had no idea. And she hit me back. She's like, well, what's going on? Why? And then I told her everything. And she's like, oh, man. You know what I mean? She's like, I ain't got money for no damn gas. I was like, well, come by the house. Yep. And I'll give you the money to go get gas. Like it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Cash out my little sister. I mean, get that goddamn gas. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, transitional period. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Look, I can't look. All right, I'm 44. You know what I mean? I can't remember a time period as to where we've been going through like event after event after event after event. It's hard for me to even remember a time period when like I could just chill and like none of this stuff was happening. I know it was a time period, but it's like we're in it, man. There's no telling what's gonna happen tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely.
It's getting deeper and deeper each week that goes by, man. Each week that goes. I mean, and imagine if something hits the East Coast right now. Anything. Yeah. If people, you know what I mean? Like. And I think if there's anything that's going to be planned, they're not going to do it right now. They're going to wait a week from now. Yeah. Because people got gas right now. People are filling up their tanks. But a week from now, 2 weeks from now, the gas that they got's going to be running out. And then the gas stations are going to be out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be made. Like, people just don't understand. Ration even if it's just for a week or two. I'm not trying to say, because I understand people will be like, I ain't stopping my life because of another damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you want to be cautious right now for at least the next week or two. Watch where it goes. Because if you're running around just burning up your gas and then you turn around and you can't get none, and then something happens, I mean,
yeah, for real, man.
You really should just go where you need to go.
PT, my power production, right? Everybody knows I'm Mr. Bug in the house for the first 90 days when shit goes boom. My power production, the first is gas. When that shit happened in Texas, the snowstorm, gas power generators. Look, if you guys are relying on your gas power generators, then you need to have a supply of gas. Just saying.
Yeah. It's summertime's hitting, and we're going to have thunderstorms, tornadoes, hurricanes.
Hurricane season.
This ain't going away tomorrow. I'm sorry. That's my opinion on it. This ain't going away tomorrow. We're going to be dealing with this gas situation for a few weeks at least, I think. That's my opinion. It's not going to get fixed overnight. Yeah. I'm telling you, gas stations across the entire East Coast, all the way over to Texas. And then people are going to start having to travel to get gas. You're going to have people that are like down to a half a tank, and they're like, man, I ain't got no other choice, man. I'm gonna have to drive this 2 hours over here, to fill up my tank and then fill up these jugs I got. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Amazon, I guarantee you, within a week, Amazon, you won't be able to find a gas tank to order off Amazon, and the prices are gonna shoot up. It's good. Think toilet paper. And gas is way worse than toilet paper. You can splash some water on your butt when you ain't got no toilet paper. If you ain't got no gas, you in some serious. You got serious problems. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nisi asked me in the chat like how would this affect my job. I mean, I used to take at least a tank of gas a day for my job, and I asked him today. I was like, look, with all the gas shortages going around in the Carolinas, I mean, is this going to affect us? And they're like, even like my boss was like, oh no, it's supposed to be over this weekend. I was like, okay, but
They just
you know what I
don't
mean?
know.
I'm like, man. And G2, I did see his rant today about being married to a normie, and thank God I'm not. Lady Rowan's woke up. She's all into the prepping lifestyle, but my family, man, there's a lot of normies in them. They really are.
Yeah.
So they're going to be a drain, man. I forget who it was that did a video on prepping for your family, with your family members who just won't prep now. But when the SHTF hit comes, they're going to be knocking on my door, And there are family members I'm gonna say kick dust, man. But there's other family members who I love. I mean, I'm gonna have to bring them in. I'm gonna put them to work though.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think what you got to watch out for too is anybody. I know you're gonna go around and you're gonna watch, this channel talk about it and this channel talk about it, and some people will be taking it serious. Some people probably won't.
Right.
But it's gonna be people. If you live up and down the East Coast, you're going to be taking this very serious. But if you live in Canada or Mexico, or if you live in Australia or Russia or something, you're not going to be worried about what gas problems the East Coast of the United States has.
Right.
Also, if there, some people, they work from home. They don't have to travel for work. They barely go anywhere anyway. So they're not going to be too worried about it. But like in Native's case and Josh's, y'all travel every day. In my case with laying carpet, I'm not laying carpet right this minute.
Yeah.
But, it can pop up at any time. Jobs come and go all the time. What I call jobs are a house to do here, a house to do there. That's a job. We call them, each little job a job. So it's like we're gonna be affected by this. Yeah. Like there's no doubt. I'm worried about you, Native. I'm worried about you and your family, man. Because something like this, if this goes on for 2 months, it may hinder the ability for you to take care of your family, man. And that worries me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
exactly,
how many people? I mean, think about all the truckers and everything. This could really, man.
Right.
Yeah.
And I tell you this too, man. If my job's hindered and the other technicians who we go out every day and we take care of people who can't leave their home because they're on oxygen concentrators or we're making sure their liquid oxygen tanks are at level, they're not going to make it, man. There's people I go to, they can't go a week without me going there and making sure their liquid oxygen tanks are full. I mean a week. If they go a week, they're gone, man. So if that happens, it's not just me, it's not just Josh, it's other people too who depend on being able to fill up their vehicle every day to go and make these deliveries and stuff. Like we probably don't even realize the ripple effect that's going to happen from folks who can't fill up their tanks regularly. That's going to affect millions of people on the East Coast, man. And if it affects millions of people on the East Coast, it's going to ripple across our whole country. It's going to ripple north to Canada. It's going to go down into Mexico. It's going to go across the sea. Yeah. I mean, it is going to affect other people.
Native. Go ahead, PT. You got it.
Just real quick. Imagine a thunderstorm comes through, knocks out power to a hospital. Hospital don't have gas to put in their generators. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That was Texas.
Exactly.
That was Texas. The snowstorm. That was Texas. Seriously, I have patients. And Native, you talking about, dialysis patients, man. So I'm just thinking, this is a question I just want to throw out because I haven't really put too much thought into it, but maybe some people in the live chat have heard something on the news, mainstream media, something like that. But the reserves, how are they handling? Let's get down to the numbers. So how are they handling the reserves? Has government said, okay, we're gonna, are we gonna start dumping reserves into the system, or are we still waiting to try to get this thing worked out? This is information that I don't know right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys anybody in the chat, if y'all heard something, throw it up there. But reserves, because maybe that can get us through. Because like you're saying, Native, home health physical therapy. I got a lot of people on dialysis, and they they need like the local services to get them to and from dialysis and just doctor's visits, and it's a lot.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. And let's say like ambulances, like dialing 911 and the police said, we don't have any gas. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's stuff that we can't think of, and so
Yeah.
I mean I hope we're just being cautious preppers, and this weekend it is back online. I really do. Even though we will feel ripples from this. I believe that the shelves are gonna be empty for a week or two.
It's already started.
Another thing you can look at while you're out there, and y'all can always, hey, I just want to say I appreciate everybody that left me comments saying what was going on in their area. I really, really, truly appreciate that. It kept me on point and seeing what's going on and how it was moving and where it was hitting. All of us, and I'm sure everybody else that was reading the comments in the last live we did, they got to see what was coming and going. But these are some of the things you can watch out for to where you can see how bad it's getting. If you're riding around your town, you go up to get some groceries or something. Look at the grassy areas around places and stuff, because this is going to shut down the gardening people. This is going to shut down the people who go around mowing lawns at businesses and state roads and all. They're going to shut that shit down because that's unnecessary gas usage. You know what I'm saying? Watch what
they just mentioned on the news in Dallas. They just mentioned on the news. People, we're suggesting that you do not run your air condition. They got tips. Yeah, sitting on the news. That's why I hit you up. I was like, nah, they tripping.
Why?
Don't, because if you run your air conditioner, it takes a little bit more like a load on the motor in your car, and it burns more gas. So they're like, let's just do the simple things. Yeah,
I was thinking house,
mechanic.
but yeah.
Mechanic. It's like, let's just do the simple things to make it easier on our families in the East Coast. That's where Texas is at.
And this is 3 days or 4 days. It happened on Friday, so this is Tuesday. This
still ain't back on.
I mean, and that's Texas. Texas hasn't been hit as hard yet.
Yeah.
And they're already coming out saying that there's, man, I'm telling you, and the media is going to run with it. The more the media runs with it, the more people are going to worry, the more it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Right.
That's why
I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
They're like
truly do, man.
Recreational trips.
Nerd, the man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to be telling us vacations. Nah, do y'all think that they'll shut down the airports somewhat halfway, take some planes off of the tracks?
Yeah.
I'm surprised they hadn't already, because one of our biggest airports is right there in Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh yeah, Hartsville.
I mean, yeah. I'm surprised they hadn't already shut it down. And maybe that's their plan. I don't trust things.
Yep.
I don't trust our government.
I
really don't. I don't trust. They don't have our best interest at heart at all.
No.
And it's just it puts us in a bad position.
How much you think seafood's going to be
as
now?
Americans here. I've been following kind of a little bit what's going on in Canada.
What's up with Canada?
Them, man, I'm in a Facebook chat group with Northern Girl Hobbies and GTP and a bunch of other people about OXO 77. Dusty Data's in there, and they talk about what's going on in Canada right now, and man, I was asking, I was like, why isn't there a revolution going on? They're trying to pass legislation to make it illegal. They're trying to make it, they're still in hardcore lockdown, man.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they just put them back in hardcore lockdown, and I just listened to them. Like they chat all day, and I don't really have much to say because I'm not there.
Yeah.
But it fascinates me what's going on there. Like they're trying to pass laws to make it illegal to protest, and they were saying, but there's protests in the major cities every day, man. And like the people are experiencing. It seems like the Canadian people are experiencing some of the same things and feelings we are about liberty and individual rights and stuff, and they're fighting back. Like I've been following this Polish pastor there.
Okay.
And they arrested him the other day just because he was just trying to have church, man. And he was just being like right in the middle of the street. Like they 3 of them picked him up and just carried him away in handcuffs. I was like, man, what did he do? All he was trying to do is have church, And I was watching some news today. There was a letter that was sent to the French government warning them that civil war is coming. France
What's
is
up with
talking about
that?
civil war. Germany's talking about civil war because people
Native.
want to be free, and all these global powers are trying to suppress everybody everywhere, and even us here. It's not, you know what I mean? I know what this sounds like, guys. I know what I sound like right now. I'm not some conspiracy nut, but this is what's
No.
happening. You know what I'm
You're
saying?
good, Native. Yes, you're good. Yeah, I heard about the Civil War in France or whatever. I was like, man, what the hell is this? I'm trying to keep an eye on Israel because
Yeah.
bro, I saw videos. Israel, they had on Twitter, they had videos. PT, you ain't seen it. They had videos of like, I don't want to throw out any particular groups. You know what I'm saying? Who's versus who, but they had videos of like dudes in a car, legit, with the AK, with the rifle, just shooting at like whatever people, gas stations, buildings, just driving down the street and shooting. Man, I'm telling you. Look, I'm gonna say it. Can I say it, Native?
Yep.
Transitional period. That's what we're at. That is
It
what
feels
we
like
are
it, man.
in.
Yeah, Jesus said the last days would be like birthing pains of a woman.
Man, come on, Native.
The contractions will get closer and closer and closer.
Native. Yeah, I hope y'all hear what Native is saying. Birth pain. Yeah. Yeah. I hope this gas thing gets worked out, y'all. It's ransomware. That is some BS. Ransomware? Who has not had ransomware on their computer? Seriously. Hey, as soon as I get it, they're like, look, as soon as I get it, I'm like, nah, hell no. Pull the plug, restart it. Okay, I'm all right. Apparently, you can't do that shit with the jugular of the United States, the the pipeline.
Yep. Hey, Christ dancer.
What up? Yeah, so this could just be look. Everybody's
Appreciate
watching
you,
us.
Ripple. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Rip Biden just shut. Yeah, the Keystone Pipeline, like that's one of the first executive orders he signed is to shut that one down because that is what made us energy independent. Like this shutdown wouldn't have affected us as much, and they shut that down, and then this happens a couple of months later. It's just all suspect to me.
Man, when you know that they're trying to get us off gas and fossil fuels and oil and petroleum, when you know that's what they're trying to get us off of, and you see stuff like this happening, look, on a major scale, not one or two states, but half the country, you'd be crazy not to conspiracy. You'd be crazy not to at least think maybe this is part of the plan, just maybe. Either way, just prep up, people. That's Either way, just prep
up. Even if everything goes back to normal next week, at this point, like if you're not prepping at this point, just because what's the next thing that's going to happen, what's the next hit we're going to have to deal with, if you're not prepping at this point, man, what are you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm trying to evangelize people, like in my family, like just people I work with. I'm just trying to just put stuff out there to them to get them start thinking about, man, maybe I should prep, And I'm actually surprised at how many people, when I bring it up, they are prepping. Yeah, they got that mindset that you don't talk about prepping because people think you're crazy when you talk about prepping. But nowadays, not that many people think it's crazy anymore. They're like, hey, maybe you guys are on to something.
Yeah. Read the writing on the wall. Just open your eyes.
Because we keep what did you say, Josh, the other day? You said keep your ears to the street.
Man, I don't know.
Preppers keep their ears to the street. We pay attention because we're always worried about the next thing. And especially now we're hyper aware because of so much that's been going on. Like, we stay on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, man. Yeah. 100%. 007 in the house. What's up, Prepper 007? The James Bond of the prepping community is here, guys.
Is that right? He says, I'm not crazy. What up, 007? Yeah. I don't know, man. But seriously, look, it's information, man. The one thing that I love about YouTube, look, when I first started making videos, I never thought that like it would come to like this, like reaching people and giving out like legit information about like things that are going down. I never thought that it would come to this, and seriously, like I'm kind of happy. I'm blessed that we have this ability to reach people to give the information.
Right.
There's a lot of people that don't want to hear it, but at
y'all-
least it's there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did y'all check
real.
out the comments, man? There were so many people in the comments from our last
did,
video
man.
that were saying thank you, and they really appreciate it because, you know, they're ahead of the game just by, you know, watching that live stream we did and saying what could be happening or could be coming up.
Yeah.
That made me feel great, man. I know.
Hell yeah.
For real, man. For real. That's
How
what it's
about?
about. That's
Yeah.
why we're on YouTube. That's why we're on YouTube, you know?
Yeah,
For the
that's why we
community to reach
decided
out
do
to
a
people,
prepper
man, to
channel.
help each other.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
Look,
No doubt.
anybody in Texas that watched that last live that we did, they got gas. And they're probably like me. I probably shouldn't be so confident, but I'm telling you, they're like, yeah, no, I'm good. I got gas. I'm straight. Everything's filled up. And we probably shouldn't be as confident as we are. We should still be a little nervous. But I'm just saying, you did the things. You know what I mean? You did what you were supposed to do.
Yeah, man.
Prepping for the fam. You making sure everything's all right. So I appreciate y'all, and that's why we're here. Yeah.
And not
who else?
everything-
Go ahead, brother.
Native. No,
I was just gonna say who else started.
Run it.
I was just gonna say who else started getting bicycles together and making sure the chains were oiled and making sure the handlebars were tied. I sure did.
No doubt. No doubt.
That's smart, man. That's smart. That's smart.
And Doc Mac from Sunday night, he was talking about a trailer like that you get for your bike. I started looking into those too, man. That was a good idea. So
I gotta step it up. I need to get a bike.
Yeah.
I need to get a bike.
Watch how many good ideas come out of the prepping community when this shit's going on. I mean, seriously, the
real,
prepping
man.
community will come out with some of the best ideas that are so helpful in life. That's why I love this community, man.
Hell yeah.
For real, man. You know what I want? You know those they sell those electric bikes now? I want someone to come up with one of those and figure out how to hook up a solar panel to it. Good. You got a solar bike.
I saw a video
Damn,
of that.
Just gave
shit,
away
man.
a great idea, man. Somebody's gonna run with that.
I saw a video of that shit, Native. Man, we're on the same wavelength. I saw a video of that. Yeah, he was rocking it.
Oh,
too.
no doubt. Oh
Yeah,
man,
rolling.
yeah.
You're gonna see you gonna see Prepper Nerd on a 10-speed with 3 solar panels out the back of that joint. You watch what I tell you. You're
Yeah.
gonna see Dusty Data with a solar panel hat on with a wire connected to his bicycle. You watch. That shit's gonna hit. Native done started some shit now.
Hey, but can I say this? So, all right. So, look, I touched on this. My fam know power production, redundancy, power production. So, first and foremost is gas, your fossil fuels, your gas power generator, kerosene, propane. That's my first go-to. After that is solar, baby. It's solar, and then after solar, if the solar don't work,
Yeah, man.
wood burning stove. And so, look, I need for y'all to keep that in mind because ultimately, if you look at the big picture, they're doing away with the fossil fuels, petroleum, gas, oil. They are doing away with that. So I would strongly suggest it can cost you a little bit, but look into some form of solar just for your preps. It don't have to be a big deal, but just a basic DIY, some type of power production aside from fossil fuel, gas, petroleum, oil. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I see a lot of people saying horses too, man. I would love to have horses here, man. Lady Rowan knows a lot about horses. She grew up riding them and stuff, but
Where
horses scare me, man. I got bit by a horse, man, when I was in my 20s.
Native.
I was like, nah.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm just trying to pet him.
Yeah.
You know how like a horse will put his like muzzle, like his nose. I thought he was doing that, but nah, he bit me, man, and he kept trying to bite me. And every time I was at that dude's house, that horse came trying to bite me. I was like, dude, why don't you like me?
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, man.
I'm not trying to go away from the horse biting and stuff, but I just know who I'm worried about right now, man.
Who's that?
Is the van lifers. The people living the
Oh,
van
damn.
life, man. The people living in those
Yeah.
RVs and stuff, because they already went through it during the pandemic because they shut down national parks and they did all this thing and made life real hard on them. Imagine being a van lifer right now. They got to get gas constantly. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
And they don't have a place to store a bunch of gas. You know what I mean? So if y'all got friends that are van lifers, or if you follow channels that are van lifers, you might want to reach out and just, you know, say some
Hey.
kind words or something. Let them know you're praying for them, because I know that they're worried right now. They got to be, the ones on the East
Yeah.
Coast especially.
That's a good point,
Yeah.
man.
But look, they
point.
can probably get to a good spot and chill. A lot of the van lifers got solar setups. I mean, they may have to find a way to acquire some food and stuff, but Gina's got a good solar setup on that van, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
You know?
But they got to get places like to get water and
Yeah.
get food, because they can't store but so much in their vans, man. It's scary times for them. I guarantee it, man. I know they're worried like hell.
No, I hear you. I hear you.
For
I
real.
There's so many different people. Everybody will be affected by this, man. That's what's so bad about our gas being attacked. It's going to affect food. It's going to affect the people that don't have a whole lot of money, because everything's going to go up in prices, and their money's not going to, that $10 in their pocket don't go up to $20 and $30. It stays $10, but everything else goes up in price, man. It's going to be terrible.
It's bad enough as it is, man. I went to the
know.
grocery store the other
For
day,
real, man.
and I picked up like 5-6 things, small things, and it was like $75. I'm like, what? Nah, put that shit back. I ain't paying $75 for this. Yeah, it's bad enough as it is. So it's the system is coming down, man. Look, the harder we try to hold on to, the things that we're used to, the tougher it's gonna be for us. And I know that sounds crazy, but preppers, being mentally prepared means that we have to have a outlook on where we're headed, and just start to wrap your head around the changes that are coming. You know what I mean? Seriously, because
think about this, man. I want to break this down real quick. Maybe it'll make sense to people, but let's take me for instance. Let's say my car breaks down.
Yeah.
Okay, damn, man, that's a hard one to hit. Then boom,
I got
2
you,
days
PT.
later, I get a call and my father's died. Damn,
Yeah.
what the hell, man? Then boom, 2 days later, my cat's done disappeared and never comes back. You know what I'm saying? Then
Yep.
boom, 2 days later, my closest best friend gets locked up for drinking and driving.
Yeah.
But they're sticking it to him. So now I lost my Now take that and think about a country, and think about all the things that are hitting this country one after another. Sooner or later, it gets to a point where you break. And that's what I'm worried about this country, man. Like, we keep saying, oh, it's going downhill, going down. Man, it's been going downhill. And there's been a lot of bad stuff that has happened with our country and everything in it. When will it explode, man?
Yeah.
When is it going to really crack? You know what I mean? It just seems like we're getting awful. It's too much, man.
It's coming, man.
Yeah, for real, man. And I don't know. I just try to think like if stuff does happen, I always try to think like, what's the worst thing that can happen, and what kind of solutions can I come up with? I like to be proactive on stuff. And Nisi keeps talking about getting a buggy, and I've been thinking about how you can take. We got this, those strollers that they got for running, like Schwinn.
Yeah.
Schwinn makes them.
I made a
We got
tackle
one of
box out
those. Oh snap! We got one of those, man. And I was thinking you could harness up some goats or some dogs. You could train dogs to pull them, man.
Oh yeah.
And like just you could just stand on the back, just like a sled, like a dog sled. But you got those nice bicycle tires on it with the gears on it. You just have to practice with it, and like goats, pull a donkey, a horse, anything. Like I'm trying to figure stuff out, man, because if it happens, it's going to be like that. It's going to be too late to run to the store and get stuff, because you don't. The reason I prep because when stuff happens, I don't want to be in there in Walmart with the mob trying to get materials. I want to stay away from that crap. People are going to be dying and stuff. It's going to be horrible, man. And
and reach out to your family. Like right now, if you have family that lives close by, or you got best friends that live close by, and a lot of people are really close with their neighbors.
Yep.
If you got a neighbor that has to run to the grocery store, maybe you can jump in the car with him and go to the grocery store with him. That'll save one part of the gas. I'm just saying, these are just little things that are popping in my mind to work with your neighbors, work with your family, work with your friends. Maybe y'all can work it out to where this week you take a trip in his car, and then next week you take a trip in your car. That way you constantly are saving that gas, because for the next couple weeks we might be in some serious shit.
Right.
Exactly.
PT, you know what? Something else I want to touch on. So we talk about like how there's so many things that are going on, right? And this is a big thing. Hey, look, everybody in the chat, y'all have seen this shit on mainstream media. Unemployment. We have a huge portion of the country. I ain't saying nothing's wrong with it. I'm not knocking it. Trust me, it ain't none of that going on. But we have a huge portion of the country that are relying on unemployment. And the biggest debate now is unemployment versus going back to work. So just with that itself in the mainstream media, they're going to start tapering off unemployment, people. As preppers, I'm just telling you, they are going to start tapering it off. So that's a whole, what is it, the mortgage? What is it, like the mortgage referendum or the rental referendum, where that stuff is going to be getting tapered off. So you got a big portion of the population who are really just trying to hold on. Yeah. And this gas thing, like you were saying, pushing people to the edge. It's like mentally, how much more can you deal with it? You know what I mean? So it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot. Man. It's
Prepper 101. Good to see you, man.
What's up, Prepper 101? Prepper 101.
Cook kitty. Yeah, man. So it's a lot going on, y'all. Look, seriously, and when there's a lot of shit going on, the best thing is just to be prepped and prepared for anything. Look, if something crazy happens, I promise you, just Josh, I'm closing that front door and I'm in my house for 90 days. I don't care what it is. The craziest shit in the world could happen. I'm all right. 90 days. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I need for y'all to be. So if there's something you need to go out to the dollar store, to the grocery store, to wherever and go get, whether it's like dried milk or cereal or whatever it is you feel like you need to fill in the gaps in your preps, I would have it and leave it there just in case. I ain't saying nothing's gonna happen tomorrow. We're preppers. Let's prep.
I got a question for y'all. Do y'all think that the gas stations, like you take some of these smaller gas stations, do you think they'll throw signs up saying they ain't got no gas like for the next couple days? But they'll really have gas, and then in a couple days they'll be the only ones that have gas, and they'll bump that shit up to $10 a gallon. You know what I'm saying? And make huge profits.
Doubt.
Human nature.
No doubt.
There's schemers out there. You know the scams are gonna come.
Yeah, somebody's always taking advantage of what's going on. Always. That's always happening, man. 100%. Like that gas station that got shut down today, man. The police showed up and wouldn't let anybody in the parking lot, but they still had gas. So I'm curious if they open it up later, if they just shut it down and like, you know what? Nah, just don't even open it up. Because I was very curious that they did that, because a lot of the gas stations right around them were already out of gas. So.
And keep your ears to the streets, because because I'm telling you, it's too bad. I've seen it. I know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know, but I see it coming. What's going to happen is you're going to be on your Facebook, and you're going to be in your little, local area page or something, and somebody's going to jump on there and be like, hey, the Texaco up at such and such street just got gas. Yeah. And everybody's going to break, boom, and head for that gas station. Keep your ears to the streets for the next couple weeks, because there's going to be shortages at the gas stations. And then when people get gas, they're going to be charging for it. It's going to be it happened during the toilet paper. Somebody would say, hey, they got toilet paper at Food Line. They had some at 9:00 this morning. Man, you would go, you know, it would be like 11 or 12 o'clock, you know, 2-3 hours later, you would go there like, oh shit, now I can get some toilet paper. Boom, no toilet paper because everybody rushed up
exactly.
there and got it real quick. And it's going to be the same thing with this gas.
Yeah.
And if this is prolonged, man, don't tell people you have gas. People will be in your garage at night siphoning stuff out, man. People are crazy, man. People, when they get desperate, you know, morals, like this thin veneer of society goes away, and they're gonna do what they need to do to get what they got, get what you got.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Can you imagine sitting in a line? Like I've done it before, 2008. I've done it before. Can you imagine sitting in a gas line? Like I've done it. I know how that shit feels because I've done it. But like you can't get gas. Somebody's like, look, this gas station, you know, 10 miles away over here. Go over here. So you shoot over there and you're like, okay, I got a quarter tank of gas. You get there and the line is like 15, 20 people. And they're like, look, we can only take like, you know, 10 more people. Just the irritation and agitation of all that is enough to just, people will be on edge. You know what I'm saying? We talk about zombies, and I think it's come down to the fact that zombies are just going to be desperate people. Not to go to the dark side, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know,
I agree.
It's simple things.
Man,
Look, when you're waiting in line to get gas, you got people. They're gonna jump in front of you. They're gonna be blowing the horns. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be standing outside their car, like, what the hell? So
exactly, brother. Niecy and Sandwich Maker still making fun of my goats, man. Y'all wait when gas is gone, man. I'm rolling down the street with my goat cart, and it's sitting on dubs.
Goat cart.
And I got that sound system going.
Hey, this ain't get those goats.
Goat cart.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's
Good
gonna
times,
be so
good
fun.
times.
And people are gonna be like hitchhiking and shit. Like, Mr. Goat Man, let me get a lift, bruh. Let me get a lift. Like, man, my
Native, how
goats
many
can
goats
only
you got?
carry 2 people. I'm sorry, I can't help.
Patriot Terror Makers like see me rolling.
Good
How
Lord,
many
gonna have a
goats you
little
got,
boom
Native?
box in that joint.
See me
Riding dirty.
Oh, you know it, man. My goat's gonna
Native
be
gonna have a
gnarly
carrot
looking
on
too,
a stick
man.
out
Some
in
old
front of the
gnarly
goat.
looking billy goats. Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy.
Man, I hate to make fun of this
Can't
shit
wait.
because, man, this shit's gonna be so bad. I know that's doomsday shit, but man, I'm telling you, this ain't gonna be good, man. This ain't good. I've never seen my little town go so bonkers.
It's a slow burn, man. People ain't panicking. It's a slow burn. I don't know if we're fatigued of like all the dilemmas that we have to deal with or what, but it's a slow burn, and this shit. It could kind of blow over with not a whole lot of like issues and problems. It could, but from what I'm seeing, that pipeline still ain't up and going.
Man,
And
they may not be panicking in Texas, but I'm telling you, people are panicking right now at where I'm at. I know they're panicking down in North Carolina, South Carolina. I've seen the comments that, man, they going.
Yeah,
man. It was old people fighting each other, man. This morning in Aberdeen, it was old. Like it's a retirement community, man. It's like a one of the major U.S. Open golf courses is right there in Southern Pines, and it was old people fighting each other. I'm like, dang.
Hey, man.
The cops shut it down. Like, I wish I would have got footage of that, of the old people like fighting at the gas pumps. Like, come on, guys, go get your golf carts.
Another thing you can do is if you can't find gas, just for people who live around water and stuff, just real quick, I ain't trying to cut y'all off. I'll shut the hell up after this. But if you can't find gas, you can go to like marinas because they have like really good gas too. And they'll have, you know, they supply the, you know, if you get the little, the slow marinas, not the big ones, because they're supplying gas to the boats like crazy. But you could go and bring a boat style gas can, so they think you're getting gas for your boat, and then fill it up and take it on home. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna remember that one.
Just a little trick of the trade. You know what I mean?
Gotta have them. Preppers. Y'all heard it? Yeah. Man, I hope everything goes okay. I really do. Deep down inside, I hope everything just blows over and it's okay, and everybody's just prepped and good to go. That's really what I hope. But this is some crazy shit. I'm sorry, y'all. It is. If you really just sit back and think about what we're talking about, Native called that shit the jugular of the country. Is shut down.
Yep.
People, that's crazy.
Yeah. And they saying that they're going to try to get it going this weekend, by this weekend.
Right.
Like, I said, what does that mean? What do you mean? What do you mean you're gonna try? What's the holdup? You know, I mean, the ransomware cyber attack happened. What happens is the system shut itself down because it sensed the hack. So it wasn't like the hack is like holding it. The system shut itself down to find the hack and figure out how to deal with it.
Okay.
And then, I mean, whatever that means, like there's no information. Like this administration is not telling us nothing about what's going on.
Oh, it's a private problem, Native. It's a private problem.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Don't even know.
Absolutely.
This is a private institution. It's up to them what they want to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
While the whole nation falls.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm pretty sure they're scrambling. I'm pretty sure they are scrambling their ass off right now. They want
Unless it's a setup.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I'm
right.
you know, that's
yeah.
I can't think of the word.
No, you're good.
Conspiracy is conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy theory.
What is it though, Josh? It's
a transitional period. Man, I gotta come up with a better one than that. We're in some shit, people. You know, I said I was gonna be Mr. Doom and Gloom, but I'm trying to tone it down a little bit.
That's putting it lightly.
Yeah, we are in some shit.
What's up, Ghost? And Backwoods is here.
Will they start hijacking gas trucks? Will we have hijacking gas trucks? I mean, you know when stuff goes bad, the criminals come out, man. The organized crime, they get in on it big time.
They ain't smart enough for that. They'll still wait in line. They'll wait in line. They may follow somebody home and siphon their shit out. Yeah, they ain't gonna hijack it.
Oh, that's another thing. G2 brought up in a comment. Oh, where'd you go, Josh? Where'd you go? This is a good one. Come back. Save yourself. I'm gonna say it real quick though. G2 said you should go out and get you one of those gas caps that you can lock with a key. That's a great idea. When she dropped that comment, I was like, man, that's the one right there.
Hey,
it wouldn't be that expensive, and you're protecting your gas, and it's a good thing to have anyway.
Yeah, I got those siphon pumps. They didn't have gas cans at Harbor Freight, but I got those siphon pumps. Y'all better watch it.
and they say like not to store your gas cans inside or you know whatever. So you might have to whip something up around the house. You know, throw a couple boards together you got laying around the house, and then throw a key on that. So people, you know, because people are gonna start going in people's sheds and garages and shit trying to find gas when they ain't got no gas. Especially young folk. Young folk like you just got your license.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You want to go see that girl that lives 45 minutes away, you ain't got, but, and they don't ever put that much gas in their car to begin with. You remember being young, you would go get like $2.65 worth of gas in your ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's going to be desperate times, man. I can see my kids now hit me up. Dad, you still got those gas cans? I'm like, nope. I ain't got them joints.
Hey, I can see that for real.
Nah, I'll
Seriously.
hook them up.
Yeah. I can see
kids.
it. Yeah, man. Hey, I guess we're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's in motion right now. I'm kind of hesitant to turn on the mainstream media and see what they're saying about it right now, but I'm pretty sure, they
probably talking about Trump. That's all they talk about. They still talking about him. I'm like, man, y'all miss him so much. Stop talking about him. He's,
Yeah. Hey,
I'm surprised they ain't blaming this hack on him. I bet they're racking their brains trying to figure out how to pin this on Trump.
We'd have those.
No doubt.
Yeah. I bet we have those
They
reserves.
probably, and you know what, Native? They probably will blame him because they'll say he's connected to Russia and all that. He probably
Yep.
knows these people type. It goes back
Yep.
to such and such and such and such. You know what I'm saying?
And people eat it
probably
up.
dead on.
Trump, I hate him. I'm glad he's not president. He did this to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, man, I hope this works itself out.
What are y'all gonna do about gas, Native? What, you know, Josh? Well, Josh, I know it ain't hitting you as hard yet, but I think in the next 2 days it will. What are y'all gonna do about y'all's work and gas, man? How are y'all gonna do it if there's no fucking oops? There's no gas.
I ain't using none of my gas preps for work. I'm be like, hey man, just pay me for a couple of months and I'll be set up on the farm. Just you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah.
How are those people going to get taken care of if you can't get there? How are they going to be taken care
They're
of?
not, man. They're not, man. I mean, I hate to say that, but if we can't get it to them, you know, most of them are on hospice care anyway, man. One of the hardest things about what I do is I get to know these people over a year or two, and then they pass away, man. Like it's like that. We just get a call, it's like I don't ever see them again.
Shit,
you
Native.
know? It's rough.
Yeah, that'll take a toll on you, man.
Yeah, man, it's all love. I mean, it's rough, but it's all love. Look, Native. Yeah. I come in and make the ass get out the bed. I'd be like, I know you know, get out the bed. Let's walk. Let's go get some fresh air. Come on. You ain't had fresh air in 2 months. We're gonna get out there and get some fresh air. Come on. You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm an essential worker. You know what I'm saying? I'm an essential worker.
Yeah, I mean, we are too. Like all during the pandemic, the governor gave us our own little personal letter. It's still in my van, like it's an essential worker. So we get priority on materials and stuff. But
all right, Native. I'm gonna see
if there's no gas. There's no gas. What's up, bro?
I'm gonna see if you're a legit essential worker. So look, man. You know, I do the little race car thing and stuff, right? So when like finally like the people couldn't go to work and it was just the essential workers. Bro, I was on like the highway doing like 100 all day, no cops, nothing, just getting it. I was like, I love this.
I know, right?
You hear that? Like the speed limit was like 95. All right, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry, y'all.
Didn't have to worry about traffic getting home.
No, bro, everybody was doing 100. I was like, what is this? Yeah,
dude, that 15 days to slow the spread, there were no traffic anywhere. It was beautiful.
I'm sorry, y'all. It was
where I live. There's a bridge. And it's a 2-lane bridge, one going one way, one going the other. And from 4 o'clock to about 6:30, you'll sit. I mean, the road will be all the way backed up, like miles every day. It's just every day. But this whole pandemic has like squashed that, man. Like you would. I mean, seriously, we have to plan our trips across the bridge in the evening time around that traffic because we know, like, I'll leave at like 6 o'clock because I know at 7 o'clock I can come back over and I won't have to sit in traffic for 2 hours. Yeah, it's great. But now you don't even have to worry about it. Like now you just go over there and at 4 o'clock you come on back and there's no traffic. It's pretty crazy.
PT, that wasn't even gas. That was like the other deal. The other deal. Now we're talking about gas. So
there are fuel efficient. There are few like if you guys got motorcycles and whatnot.
I have one.
They don't burn as much gas. We've got two little the little mini bikes.
Oh yeah.
I'll jump on that thing in a heartbeat and ride down the road if gas gets real tight. You know what I'm saying?
I would too.
Y'all don't have the worry I have, man. And I'm not trying to be narcissistic and shit, but this is crab season, man. We're Maryland crabs. We eat crab. Like I eat crabs like once a week during the summer. Can you imagine how much crabs are going to cost now? They've already went up like astronomical prices and whatnot. But now it's just going to be, you're probably going to get a half a dozen. Like back in the days, you could get a bushel of crabs for $50 in Maryland. Like all day long.
Really?
Within like 5 years, it went from $50 to $150 to now it's like almost $300 for a bushel of crabs. But now it's probably good. You're probably not even going to, they're going to sell them by the dozen and it's going to probably be like $80 a dozen or something. It's going to be ridiculous because the boats, they got to use gas to go get them crabs.
Yeah.
They got to use gas to use their machines on the boats to get those crabs. Like they're gas is a big, huge part of their whole system, man. It's going to be bad.
Yeah. if there's a news briefing where the president comes out and says this is the reason we need to be less reliant on fossil fuels, then I know what time it was. Yeah. If that statement comes out, then I know what time it is. Yeah.
Yep, no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
And it's coming. It's coming. It's coming. You know they're gonna have to do it. They're gonna wait till it gets real bad, because then the people are gonna be going crazy. They're gonna have to come out and talk to us.
Yeah.
Because everybody's gonna be like, "What the hell, man? We ain't got no gas, and y'all ain't saying shit."
Nothing.
Then you're gonna have an uprising. So they gotta come out and try to talk all this crap, and then they're going to start giving us ideas of how not to use gas. Well, just stay home. Well, guess what? You can work from home now. Hey, guess what? If you're not essential, well, guess what? This kind of helps because the pandemic is still going on, so you shouldn't be traveling anyway. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
it's coming. It's
coming.
Man.
Yeah, shift engineering, man. I touched on that a little bit on Sunday. Like, I don't know how to do it. I have a book that goes through the process, and I haven't even touched it, man, about wood gasifying. There's a way you can burn wood, and it produces something like an organic version of gasoline that burns in all gasoline vehicles.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. No, I need to look that up too.
You know what I noticed, fellas? I noticed it yesterday.
What's that?
I take a heartburn medicine. And it only comes in, I got to take 2 a day, and it comes in 14 cap bottles.
Okay.
So I got the new packs, and I still had an old pack because I had 2 left in it.
Yeah.
I brought them out. They have shrunk the size of the bottle. The opening of it, the cap smaller, the bottle smaller. And I'm like, now they're cutting down on the plastic they use for the bottles. That, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know, people were talking about, packages of food and stuff getting smaller but staying the same price, and you don't pay attention to it when it's only like 2 ounces. Like if it's a 16 ounce and you get a 14 ounce, you don't even really notice it all that much.
Yeah.
But pay attention to the stuff that you're buying, because it really is, everything's shrinking.
Bro, a good example. I was on another channel's live, and we were just talking, chopping it up. Chips. I know it sounds insignificant. Potato chips. The bags of potatoes. Doritos. It sounds insignificant, but everybody knows this shit. Back in the day, you used to get like a bag for like $3, and it was filled to the top. Now you get like a small bag for like $3, and when you open it, that shit is halfway filled. It sounds insignificant, but that's how everything's going. Everything.
Yeah. Man, Nisi and Sandwich Maker still talk about my card idea. Tell me I need to hook up my pigs.
Damn, I'm way behind on the chat, man.
Shrinkflation.
Oh man. All right now. When the shift goes and there ain't nobody got no gas, and I'm riding around with my goat mobile, my hog mobile, y'all go like, man,
the goat cart, the goat
Native,
cart.
hook me up.
Straight up, I'll be right there. Native. Yeah, man.
It's going to be priority of shipments. This just popped in my head, but it's going to be priority of shipments. They're not going to waste gas on a truck to carry cat food or dog food.
Right.
They're not going to, you know what I'm saying? You're not going to have the donut deliveries. It's going to be, the bare minimum of what they can ship if it gets really that bad. If these truckers can't stop and get gas, you're gonna have no trucks to ship nothing, and when they do ship stuff, it's gonna be the very important stuff. Yeah, man, it's gonna get crazy, man. It's gonna get crazy. People just don't get it.
Hey, we're in it, man. We will see in a couple days. We're in it. You know what I mean? And listening to the news, like in Texas, we're chilling, but they're like, don't run your air condition. Try to carpool. Cut out all recreational trips. So they're already laying the foundation for shit's about to hit the fan.
Could they make that mandatory? In an emergency situation, we know they'll try anything. So will they say, look, no less than 3 people to a car, or
Texas,
or this 4-lane highway is no longer a 4-lane highway. We're only going to let it be 2 lanes. That way too many cars don't get on or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the future.
And they work stuff out. You look at the pandemic and how many ideas they came up with to mess with everything.
Yeah.
So now they got a gas short. What if this is on purpose, man? And they're just trying to figure out ways to deal with problems and how to mess with people and how to slow people down from driving or having, trips here and trips there and keeping people here and keeping people there.
Seriously. Look,
Yeah.
I think it was pinball preparedness. I think he said, and it's logical. It makes sense. Look, when they take a foot, right? They're never gonna push it back that whole foot. If they take a foot, they're gonna push it back half of that, and that's what we're gonna be left with. So it's like every little bit that they take, they're not gonna give us back the whole thing. We're gonna have to make we are going to have to make adjustments to the changes. So this gas pipeline deal, once things get straightened out, they're still going to push some type of agenda that's only going to allow us to use 50% of what we used to use, regardless. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it works.
Yeah.
Right. That's a good point, man.
And do some research. I mean, if y'all are sitting around, some of y'all like to get on the computer like Nisi. She likes looking stuff up. That's just what she likes doing. You know what I'm saying? But get on your computer and look up just how many things are affected by gas or built with gas, and not just gas, but oil. And then look at the situation and say to yourself, okay, that's going to be affected, 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 that's going to be affected. And then think about what you use in your life. And in the next couple of days, try to acquire these things. Because, man, it's going to affect gas and oil affects everything.
Everything, man. Everything we can think of.
Solar electricity, it helps. But when you need to get that shit done, it's gas.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know?
They'll probably make you stop being able to even, how they'll say no burning of leaves because there's a drought for a couple days. Don't run your water because there hasn't been enough rain, so you can't use your water out in your lawn.
Yeah.
Well, what about gas? Well, no. If we catch you cutting your grass, it's going to be a $50 fine or something. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that they'll come up with, man. These are the things that they'll come up. Thank you, Capital Currency. I appreciate you, man. No doubt.
It's funny too.
Fill them up.
Funny, man. It's funny if we don't have like if this fuel line doesn't ever come back up. It's funny how it fits right in with their whole Green New Deal thing, man. Like this is how we would be living. It would be pushing us to stay in the large metropolitan area so the government can take care of all of us, And I mean, I'm staying out in the country, staying away from big cities, man. But
good deal.
It's like I just keep coming back to it, man. This is all too convenient to their policies and what their vision of what they want.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
It's a transitional period.
I appreciate you, Native.
We should all hit it at once one time.
Bam, man.
Yeah. We should all say it at once one time. You ready? Y'all want to do it?
Yeah. Let's do it.
3, 2, 1. It's a transition.
It's a transitional period.
Y'all crazy.
Native hit him with the look.
Yeah, for real. Oh man. Yeah.
No doubt.
That's where it's headed. Preppers, people. I just want to say, look, if you haven't looked into solar, you don't have to go deep in the solar. You don't have to go get the $1,500 solar generator. If you haven't looked into solar, please get ahead of the game. Get ahead of the game and just start researching some basic DIY systems into solar. Because ultimately they're going to push us away from fossil fuel. You can fight it, you can play with it, but ultimately self-reliance, self-sustainability, prepping, look up some form of a solar power production setup. It doesn't have to be expensive. I'm just saying, keep the lights on, that type of thing. Keep the lights on, keep your comms charged up, just something like that. That's what we're talking about.
And I appreciate the comments. If y'all would keep them coming. I mean, seriously, like on this video, on Native's Rants, on Just Josh's videos, anywhere you want to leave them. But if you see something going on, you know, whether it's gas has ran out, there's photos, you got a photo of a, you know, you can email us, or you could even make a video and just let us know. And like, if you make a video, leave us a comment,
Yep.
because it's hard for us, man. We deal with a lot of channels and a lot of people, so it's hard for us to catch all the videos. But if you let us know, we'll come and watch and come and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So any information that y'all gather up while y'all are out and about, please let us know, because that's what this community is
For real.
about. We stay on top of things.
Yeah.
So keep them
100%.
coming.
Yeah, man.
doubt.
Yeah.
Appreciate all y'all being here too. I know this is spur of the moment. We just jump on. Sorry if we really didn't mean to, but we've been talking all day and going back and forth, and we just really wanted to jump on and, you know, talk about these things again and see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's
Capital
moving.
Currency, I appreciate you. Thank you,
It's
brother.
moving. Live and direct. We are in this situation. It's moving. It's happening, people.
You know what? I'm gonna make a go kart just to spite Sandwich Maker and Nisi.
They still at it. She over there got
Just
a
for
look on her
spite.
face.
Just for spite.
Awesome
I
video.
ain't, I ain't gonna use it. I'm just gonna make it for spite.
Yeah. That would be an awesome video.
North Shore Preparedness. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you,
North.
man. Thank you.
What up, North Shore Preparedness?
For the
Yeah.
for the bait fun. Happy fishing. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man. That's love, man. That is why I love this community, man. Seriously.
13 minutes ago, Governor DeSantis declared an emergency declaration due to Colonial pipeline.
Oh.
National Guard will be deployed if necessary. What the? G2's
National
on top
Guard?
of it, man. I'm telling
All
you.
right.
She's got a
G2
brilliant
is
mind.
she's plugged in, man. She emails me stuff all the time, and it's like on point, like deep stuff. Like, dang, where'd she find this information?
Really?
But it's
No
real.
doubt.
It's not. It ain't no conspiracy stuff. It's real people from like real information from real folks.
G2, throw me in the email. Cal, I appreciate you. Throw me in there, G2. Just Josh the Prepper, gmail.com. No, I'm just saying. I need to know this too. Hey, National Guard? Is that what we're talking about now? That's a new one for me.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Yeah, if y'all could smash that thumbs up for us. You know, we appreciate it. Gets the word out.
And y'all know what the next step is. If this does prolong past the weekend, the next step is like state troopers and local law enforcement, sheriff's offices locking down the gas resources for like we were talking about the essentials. And then after that, the National Guard come in and locking stuff down, because as soon as that happens, it's going to be unrest. We know people are going to flip out, man. People who aren't prepared, people who aren't ready are going to flip out. Man, I can't stand the people who are saying, "Oh, this shortage ain't real. It's just people hoarding." Man, get your head out of your posterior and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slow burn.
Because it's happening.
here.
It's hitting. It's hitting right now.
Hey, I'm chilling. I'm chilling, and I'm not here like normally, like I'm just like ranting and screaming, you know, just going off. I'm chilling because I'm prepped. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta sit my ass in the house for a month or two, or however long, I'm prepped. I'm prepped for whatever may come my way. That's the only reason that I'm like, you know, chilling. I need for y'all to be doing the exact same thing.
Yeah. And talk to your work. You know what I mean? Speak with them. Your bosses, people that you work with, talk to them. Let them know what's going on, because a lot of people might not know what's going on. Like, we reached out to our family, and every one of them are hitting us today and last night talking about, thank you so much. We had no idea. You know what I'm saying? But talk to your bosses and stuff. That way they know, because they might not know. And then you call and say, well, I can't get gas. Your boss will be looking at you like, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He may not have to
Yeah.
get gas like that all the time. He may work from home and be chilling and don't even deal with nothing. You know what I mean? He may play video games all night or play poker online or something. He has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So talk to your people, man. You know, keep everybody informed. Let them know what's going on.
Yeah. Hey man, there's a comment. Lions Den. He's like, I'm in Cali. What do you see here? Man, look, slow burn. That's where I'm at. Look, this is. I can sit here and say, look, the main pipeline in this country is not pumping petroleum right now. It is not. and like it takes a minute for that to sink in. So right now, the East Coast, they're seeing it live and direct. They're seeing the effects. You're in Cali, so you're way on the other side. It depends on how long this thing stays shut down. Cali, y'all already got high ass gas prices. Y'all gas prices are through the roof. But it's just a matter of time, man. East Coast, Midwest, and then y'all. So if they can't get this thing going, then the problem with the West Coast is going to be that the East Coast will be desperate, and the Midwest will be semi-desperate, and then whatever you guys have is, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be even worse because y'all going to be the last ones to really kind of like lock down with the gas and stuff. So it's a lot of different elements as to what could happen, but prep, man. Lions Den. Prep.
Yeah. And they're going to be blaming us because they already are. They're going to be blaming the people. They're going to say that we panicked and we ran all the gas out. But this was going to happen. As soon as they said it on the news, everybody's running out to get gas.
Yeah.
I seen it all over my area. 2 different counties, every gas station lined up out to the streets, up on the highways, just people lined up, flashers on. I mean, so don't let them trick you into being like, nah, I'm not going to get no gas because I'll feel like that I'm part of the problem. No, they are the problem. The government is the problem. The media is the problem. The hackers that did this is the problem, not you trying to take care of you and yours.
Yeah.
So if you can get yours, get yours. Don't. You got to prepare. You got to get yours.
Look.
But just real quick, Ghost hit me up. He said he's got some information to share, man. So I'm gonna shoot him the link.
Yeah,
and hopefully he can work it out and hop on with us real quick. He said he's got some info he wants to drop.
Yeah, man. The only reason I'm not stressing is because I'm prepped.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
So if you're in Cali, if you're in Cali, get it ahead of time.
I want to ask the chat a huge favor. My friend, Just Josh, right here to the... He only needs 17 more subs and he'll have his 1,000 so he can do community posts and, open up a whole nother part of YouTube so he can spread the word and get the information out there and share time with y'all. And like if he gets the community post, he can say, look, I'm going live at this time, so he can let y'all know so y'all can come join him and have some fun. You can tell he's a great guy. He knows what he's talking about. He's a real prepper. He only needs 17 people, and he'll be up to 1,000.
Important. I thought you had something important to say.
It is important, man. It is important. We watch out for each other in this community, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn right.
No doubt.
17 people. That's all. And hopefully we get more than 17 because, YouTube, they'll give you 17 and then take 15. So anybody
there's 117
not
in the chat
to Just Josh, I would so much appreciate it. I know he would too. Just subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate
it. Can you drop that link, babe?
We all
drop that link for me.
Man, I thought you had important information. I was like, okay, so what's up now? And then you go,
Appreciate you.
You there, Josh?
Appreciate you.
You there, man?
Get out.
Boom.
Get out.
Yeah.
What? Oh man, are you serious?
Congrats,
hey,
man. Congrats. Thank you guys.
Congratulations,
Thank everybody
brother.
in the chat. Thank y'all so much.
Yeah, man. This community,
Truly
man, I'm telling you.
Long time coming. Seriously. Hey,
Thank you. He's been working at it. How long you been working at it on YouTube, Just Josh?
2 years? Yeah.
2 years.
Like that. Yeah. But it's been about the love, man. People, it's been about the love. Ghost, it's been about the love. I'm gonna tell you, seriously, I stopped looking at the numbers because I was enjoying the people that I was mixing it up with, the comments. I never expected to make as many, friends, subscribers, whatever. I never expected to make as many friends as I have. Look, people text me on a daily basis. People hit me up. I get emails. And I have made it a point to learn as much as I can about each and every one of the people who hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a special place in my heart. Look, I love y'all. We fam. We prepping.
Congratulations.
Whoa,
Yeah.
man, I don't believe it, man.
I hit 1,000 a little over a week ago. Here's the crazy part. As soon as I hit 1,000, all of a sudden it was easier to get subscribers.
Really?
I'm getting like, 5 or 6 a day, nonchalant, just 5 or 6 a day, keeps popping up. It's kind of cool. Plus the community
Hitting
tab,
that
I
algorithm.
can throw random shit out there anytime I want to, which is really awesome.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
The
Thank
reason
y'all so
I'm
much
sorry to
in the
interrupt
chat.
you
I
guys stream. It's
appreciate
an awesome
y'all.
stream, but something really, really cool just happened. I wanted to share it with you guys. All right, tonight I did a drawing on my live stream for my 1,000 subscribers. And what I was giving away, I had 3 different options. It was just a box full of stuff, prepper stuff. It was a 1-hour phone call, live stream with me, walking through my preps and explaining everything like a one-on-one, a personal phone conversation chat. Or it was you get to name one of my rabbits, and I will give you a breeding pair of rabbits, which is full-blooded New Zealand and California. New Zealand, California cross. Start your own rabbit free, which is like about $140, $150, $160 deal.
Hell yeah, it is.
Part. Zane won the drawing. Zahney. I'm sure you guys have seen.
Oh, congrats, Zane.
Awesome. Congrats.
He won the giveaway, but she also knew that I was talking to Native about you doing your rabbitry. And she just sent me a message and asked me to call her. And I called her, and she asked if it would be okay, since she lives so far away from me, if she could donate her winning prize of the breeding pair of rabbits to Native Voice.
Nice.
Really?
Zane, thank you.
She's donating the breeding pair to Native. So she asked
Oh my
was he close? I'm like, yeah,
Thank
he's like
you.
an hour
How
away.
great this community is, man. How great is this community?
Crazy
Man, bless
generous.
you, man.
But you'll get to name the cute gray rabbit on the end. So that rabbit name is Za right now. We already named it Za. So
Nice.
they start breeding in 30 days. Well, yeah, 3 weeks from now, I'm going to start breeding. So, shortly after that, you're going to get a breeding pair of rabbits. They won't be related. They're coming from 2 different sets. But in appreciation for generosity, for just throwing it out there to you, Tribe, I know damn well you're interested in doing the meat rabbits because you and I have talked about it before. Uncle with his cholesterol and all that shit. So I'm gonna personally drive up a breeding pair to you as well up in Maryland and bring you some because they're ready. How's that sound?
Hell yeah. That's what's up.
Nice.
I'll be excited just to see you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
I mean,
we're gonna have to do some fish.
Natives
If
an
you
hour
come
south,
up, we gotta do some fishing.
A couple hours, maybe 2.5 hours north of me, if that. So, but yeah, so in a few months, you'll be good to go. And we'll bring you guys some really beautiful fucking rabbits to make your own rabbit meat.
Damn
awesome,
right.
Man. You are the man,
Awesome,
Ghost.
man. Yeah, you the man, Ghost. You are the man, brother. Appreciate you,
I
man.
figured, giving him to you, and I'm like, that's awesome. He's an hour south, so I can bring the rabbits to him. And I know Tribe was talking about it when I brought it up a couple months ago, and I'm like, hell, since he's the reason I'm on YouTube in the first place, might as well give him some rabbits too. So
yeah,
I just wanted to share that.
I pass through Rockingham like 3 days a week, man. You ain't got to bring him.
That's right. You're always up here.
To man,
I've been picking up extra jars. Cases stashed. So if you need some jars and lids, just let me know. Every time I go to Walmart, I grab a couple cases just in case. So
hell yeah, Tribe, you gotta feed those rabbits.
Hey, sandwich maker DC, I wonder how many rabbits it'll take to pull my cart. What y'all think?
Let's get a vote. How many rabbits do you need to pull a goat cart?
But I didn't want to interrupt. I'm sorry. I'll give you that information live and just boom, just share it with everybody.
Thanks,
I thought it was awesome.
Yes, Zane, thank you, man. Ghost, thank you. Appreciate this community, man.
I'm only going to go about 10 more minutes, so hang out with us, Ghost.
Yeah, man. Chill, brother.
Okay. Cool.
Ghost, what's up with the pipeline, man? What's up with the pipeline, Ghost?
Look, man, I'm a prepper. Fuck that pipeline. I ain't worried about it.
I appreciate it.
I don't care.
Hear you, brother.
I'm laughing my ass off driving down the street when there's a line of people trying to get gas from a gas station. They got the gas, and I'm going, you stupid motherfuckers. You knew about shit Friday
Yeah.
You knew about it Friday. You had 72 hours to fill your shit up. And you
Right.
wait till Monday.
A lot of people
So you've been
didn't
seeing the
know though,
lines?
Yeah.
Ghost. A lot of people didn't know though, Ghost.
It was all over the place, man. It was all over the news. It was all over the fake news. It was all over the real news. I mean,
On
everybody's
Friday and Saturday? I didn't see much Friday and Saturday about it.
Friday. I heard about it on Friday. Late Friday night is when all this stuff happened, and then all weekend everybody was talking about it. But everybody, I mean, they even said the gas prices are going to go up on Monday when the futures opens up on Wall Street.
Yeah,
I heard that Sunday.
Everything was stable all weekend. Monday morning, boom, 30 cents. Jack it up, 30 cents.
Yep.
I'm
Slow
laughing.
burn.
I ain't worried about that damn gas. Please.
Nah.
But you're a
I mean,
proper
what am I going to do?
You got to
I
help
don't
the
work for the
people.
gas company. I ain't got a big old bag of tools. I can't fix shit. They ain't going to do me nobody get stressed about it. I don't work for them. I don't know. That's their job, not mine.
Yeah.
Everybody's making rabbit jokes. Everybody's making rabbit jokes now in the chat.
Oh, yeah?
Use rabbit poop to
Fam,
move the
I'm at
cars.
1,000 subs. I appreciate y'all, man. You have no idea.
It's
I'm
kind of
sitting
cool,
here-
ain't it, Josh? I remember when it hit me, I was like, hell yeah. 1,000
For
subs.
real. I'm gonna run downstairs and tell my old lady and be like, babe, I did it. She's gonna be like, go to sleep. Yeah, man.
I've been letting Ghost's videos. I've been letting them run all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
I'll
been
just
hooking
turn
me
them
up,
on
man.
and I'll go cut grass and stuff. How many
Yep.
hours you got to go, Ghost?
Before this live stream I did tonight, I was right at 2,700, like 2,680.
Nice.
Nice.
Crazy if you consider exactly 2 weeks ago tonight.
I got you, Zane.
Exactly 2 weeks ago, I only had 680 watch hours. Now I got 2,006. I've gotten 2,000 watch hours in 2 just by making a master playlist and asking people to just hit play and go take a nap. You know,
Yeah.
you ain't got to listen to nothing I say. Just hook me up, and I'll do the same thing for you. Make a playlist. I'll click play and let it roll. But everybody's been doing it, man. Because I want to get to the 4,000 by the end of the month, just in case YouTube does some crazy shit and changes the requirements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to get that out of the way, so I ain't got to worry about it no more.
Yeah.
You know.
Hey, there's no telling.
But no, everybody's been doing it, man. I get messages all day. Hey, Ghost, I've been listening to your stuff all night long. I mean, it took me literally like an hour to get all into one playlist. You know, because I got like 100 videos. You know, to just get them all swapped over there to it. Just hit play and you know, turn the volume down and go cook dinner, do whatever. And if everybody did that for everybody else in the community, which I don't know why we don't, that would help everybody get where they need to be. You know.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm new to a lot of this stuff. I'm learning. Fam, I appreciate y'all. Sorry, man.
Josh, go onto your main page and make a playlist.
NGH.
All your videos in there. That way you can just click that one button and they all just go back to back nonstop.
I know NGH is getting close too. I've been
we
watching.
need to get Northern Girl there, man. She's a hard worker, man. And she loves people, man.
She's only a couple away, man. She's only a couple away.
Really? Where's she at? Where's she at?
Drop that
She's
link. Drop that link.
She's at 985. She needs 15.
15.
What?
That's all it
15.
takes is 15.
Like 100 people
Drop
in this
that
chat.
link,
She can
babe.
get
Drop that
15
link.
out of this chat. You gotta be able to get
Let's
15.
do it. Let's
Northern
do
Girl hobbies,
it.
man.
This
Northern Girl
chat
hobbies.
has been the awesomest chat.
Yep.
In the past 2 live streams, I'm telling y'all, I've had more fun with y'all. And Nisi has had more. Me and Nisi have sat back and she has just talked to me about the chat as if she like went to a bar and hung out with some folks. Like this.
That's
this
how
is,
it feels,
this
man.
Is, yeah, it's like it's
know
a
what-
friendship
you know what it
with
is,
all
Tribe?
of us, man.
You know what it is, man? Like the people that's in this chat right now are the people I see in the comments of my videos all the time. Like it's the same community, man. And I see him like in your lives. If I go to Ghost and Backwoods, I see the same folks there. If I go to someone else's, like this is our community.
Yeah.
You know, these are the people right here. That's what it is, man. And we know each other. We've been communicating with each other for like 6 months about all this stuff. We've been going through this pandemic together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 15
Northshire's like,
people. 15. Let's get her. Let's get her. 15 links in the chat. Nisi, drop the link.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I would love to see that, man.
She's
That would be so awesome to see
992.
Just Job.
8 more.
992.
8 more.
People. 8 more people.
Northern Girl.
7 more. 7 more.
Fixing to get that 1,000.
Push. We can't control gas pipelines, But we can sure
Three
watch out
more.
for the people in our
3 more. Oh,
3
wait,
more.
I'm not
Let's
subbed.
get it. Let's
Let
get
me
it.
sub. I'm just kidding. I'm subbed.
Ghost will
Man.
get up and do a twerk dance
One more.
if we get
One more.
Ghost will get
No.
up and do a twerk dance.
She's there.
It's my video I put up.
Yeah, y'all are awesome. This
That's
chat
what's
is
up.
awesome.
Love this community.
Y'all are the shit. I'm
See?
telling you,
This
y'all
is our
are
birthday.
the
Me
shit.
and Northern Girl.
Yes.
What up, Northern Girl?
You
Yes.
gotta play some music.
Well, you
Gotta
got
play
two
some
cherries in
music
one
for
night.
this one.
Wow.
Where the beats
Where-
at? Where the beats at,
Where,
Pete?
where are my beats at? What?
It's like, where my beats at? I can't dance. Man, this is awesome. I appreciate y'all so much.
Hell yeah. Congrats, Northern Girl. Congrats, Just Josh. I
Appreciate y'all.
appreciate both
Bam.
of y'all.
Yeah, man.
Boom, knocked it out the park, and I was with y'all when y'all got there. That's what I'm talking about.
I
Now
appreciate
you need to make them playlists and get them watch hours. Make them huge
There
playlists.
you
Just
go.
let me know when you got it. I'll click and I'll let them play all night long. All
Got it.
Yeah,
night.
so will I. So will I.
I got y'all covered too.
Man, that
No
was
doubt.
fun.
Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like my
That was
subs, they
fun.
got me, dude. I got 2,000 watch hours in 2 weeks just from that
Really?
playlist. For real.
I mean,
2,000
yeah,
watch hours in
I
2
can't even
weeks.
wrap my head around that because but man, it sounds like a lot. Yeah,
It goes fast if you just ask for help. Just take the time to build a playlist and just, hey, I got a playlist. If y'all can hook me up, dude. Every morning I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, man, I got 400 watch hours and I didn't even post a video today.
yeah. I think that's my biggest problem. My biggest problem is that when I do my videos, I get zoned into the peeps, the fam. You know what I mean? And look, in my videos, you will probably never hear me say like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's build the channel. Let's get to it. You probably never hear me say that because I'm just tuned into the peeps, my fam.
I always forget to say that at the end. I always forget.
Yeah,
Sometimes I do, oh yeah, subscribe. But usually I forget. I'm just like, bye, y'all.
Yeah,
But I gotta tell y'all, when I'm watching videos of other channels, and when they say like, share, and subscribe, it reminds me to like it. Sometimes I get into the video and I forget all about liking it or subscribing to it. So, and when you do it at the end of your video, don't do it in the last 2 seconds because you'll say like, share, and subscribe, and then the video goes away, and you're like, oh shit, now I gotta go back to the video, find it, and go to my history and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Say, like, it's smarter to remind people, like, give them a couple seconds at the end to get to the like button and the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's
Right.
important, man. It's why we do what we do. We want to reach as many people. That's why we made prepper channels. We didn't make music channels. We made prepper channels because we want to be in touch with people, man.
Yep.
That's what we do.
But it's like a lot of people don't know. Like when I first became a part of this community like 5 years ago, and I was just watching videos, hanging out, and just watching everything and learning. They would always say like, share, and subscribe, and I'm like, wow, what is that? What does that do? But until I actually got involved in it, I'm like, oh, okay, shit. Now I feel like an ass for not doing it when they asked me to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. And how important is it? I mean, just to leave a comment, because comments make the algorithm pick it up more and share it more, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
It's
learned.
like
And
so
you
important
get
just to
guys-
leave a comment.
Yeah, you'll get guys like Bug Dude, bro. Every video I post, every single video I post, you go back and look, and he's one of the first people to comment. Every morning, if I post a video, he throws it'll be some stupid shit, some stupid ass comment. He knows it's stupid. He's usually laughing when he does it, but it's just so he can tag a comment to the video.
Yeah.
And it matters.
Dude, Tribe, did you play music yet to celebrate? Like some
Let's do
upbeat
it.
stuff?
Y'all crazy. That's the one right there, Tribe.
Northern Girl and Josh doing it. 1,000 subs. It's a transitional period.
Northern Girl and Josh, 1,000 subs.
Y'all are crazy, man. I love it.
Just Josh, Northern Girl, 1,000 subs. Hits on, hits on, hits on, hits on.
Oh, man. Hey, man, I
With the goat card.
Yeah, Tribe, you got 2 cherries in one night. Like that. Dang.
I hope everybody was dancing with us.
Pipeline.
Well, it's
Oh,
been a
hey,
great
if you
stream,
guys get
y'all.
a chance, bro, when you get a chance, go on to the live that backwoods. I did 2 scenarios because I got so many now from the. I did 2 scenarios. The second one was crazy, bro. Like if you when you hear me read it, you're gonna be like, oh shit. But I can't. Look, I apologize before I said what I said. The response to this scenario,
Okay.
I'll be honest, and I would try not to lie. So I'm gonna keep on our reply to the scenario.
Yeah, y'all check it out. Ghost and
Sure.
Backwoods.
That was
They
my
do.
answer.
Hell yeah.
If y'all ain't checking out Ghost and Backwoods live streams, man, they're really good, really informative. Sometimes you hear stuff that you might not really want to hear,
Deep
but it's the
prepping
truth.
knowledge, man.
That's right.
They go
Yeah,
deep. They go deep into prepping.
But like I
so
took swing at the
definitely
fence
check it
tonight
out.
because it was a crazy scenario. I was like, holy shit. And I was like,
Really?
here it comes. And I just said it. And then the chat just blew up. I was thinking people were going to unsubscribe. They were like, damn, I can't believe you said that. But that's probably makes sense. I'm like, well, I'm just saying, because it was a
Well, the
fucked up
truth is hard to
scenario.
hear sometimes.
But it's needed.
Truth
It's
is hard
needed.
to hear sometimes, but it's needed.
Yeah.
But fellas, I hate to cut this short and make it bad. I know, we got things to do and stuff, and but I got to cut it. We at the 2-hour mark, but I want to give y'all all a chance to let people know what y'all got coming up. What you got going on. Just Josh, it'll be a week. It takes about a week for you to get your community post, and Northern Girl about a week. So don't be too anxious. Just wait.
I'm excited. It's my birthday.
And keep hustling. Keep putting out that great
8
content.
or 9 days when I got my notification.
All
It was
right.
like 8 or 9 days. Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. I can't say it enough. Seriously.
All right. So what y'all got coming up, man? Y'all want to drop what y'all got coming up? Thank you, Capital Currency. Appreciate the super sticker, brother. Appreciate you all night, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate Capital Currency. Hey, tomorrow night, we're launching a new live, man. It's called Living in the End Times, and it's just we're going to be looking at all this stuff that's going on in the world right now, and we're going to go down some rabbit holes, but I'm going to bring in some scriptural stuff, so and it's not going to be like a deep like verse by verse Bible study, man. But I like looking at prophecy and looking at how it is actually related to what's going on in the real world. So that's what's going on tomorrow.
I'm there.
Awesome. I'll be there. Well, I'm always there, man. I might not chat sometimes. Like last night when you were doing your Nisi was chatting and stuff, but I was actually working on a video. I had to get some things done for a video. I was making these weights that I'm making for these rigs that I'm making, trying to do. So that's why I wasn't chatting. I was actually working with my hands the entire time. Man, I had bruises on my thumbs from making these things, but I just sat there and listened to the whole show and made my weights, and you know what I mean?
Wow.
It is what it is. But I'm always there, brother. For all y'all.
I know. No doubt.
All right, Just Josh, what you got coming up, brother?
Man, I'm still putting together the 5G video. 5G, 6G, the B system, New World Order, all that stuff that's coming after the shift, after the WROL, after Mad Max. What comes after that? B system, 5G, 6G, and your boy done started playing around with some hydroponics. So that's what I got coming.
Okay, that's what's up. Ghost, what you got coming, man? What you got coming?
Well, Friday and Saturday this week are going to be on my channel for Prep Rally. Friday and Saturday, both at 10 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Eastern
as of
time.
right now, both at 10 o'clock Eastern. We are actually thinking about shifting Saturday's show to Sunday to have something extra on Sundays because Sundays are kind of open, but that'll probably be the following week. If we decide to do it earlier, obviously I'll post something in my community page.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And then Josh, I'm actually kicking my hydroponics. I'm gonna start that up. I'm probably waiting for my aquaponics, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my hydroponics on again. I'm gonna build me a new system. But other than that, man, I'm working on getting my rabbit hutch going and getting these. I got a lot of babies fixing to be on the way here pretty soon. So
meat rabbits.
That's my thing.
Awesome.
Thank you, Zane.
Make sure y'all are subscribed and hit that bell so y'all know when people are doing things. If you hit that bell, and if you don't get the notifications, sometimes you can unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell, and then your notifications will start working.
Gotcha.
But for now, we're gonna leave you with this, huh?
The beat on the way out.
All right, I'll drop the beat on the way out. But
Drop the
I do want to, I
beat,
do
man.
want to say, a huge thank you to everybody in the chat. Like y'all
Yeah,
are
man.
extremely awesome. Y'all
Y'all
are
are
just as
amazing, man. This
important
community.
as the people that get on these. What's up, Native?
This community, man. They blow me away every day. I'm not
Absolutely.
kidding.
Yeah, we appreciate y'all. This is why we keep going. Like we started our channels, and I'm sure each one of us thought, well, maybe we'll hang in there. We don't know if it'll work out, but y'all are the ones that keep us like feeling it. You know, y'all coming and hanging out with us. We do these live streams. I get nervous before a live stream because I'm like, what if nobody shows up? What if nobody even wants to talk to me? What if nobody likes the way I talk or the way I look? You know, but y'all keep us going, man. We appreciate y'all like crazy.
PT, I
Love
always
y'all.
say we wouldn't be anything without y'all.
Nothing.
None of this would happen without y'all.
Without
Seriously,
y'all.
none of this.
And an extremely huge thank you to the mods. You know,
Yes.
the mods put in work. They're the ones doing that work behind the scenes, whether it's keeping the chat going, dropping links, answering questions that we don't see, making sure we stay on top of things. So thank you so much to the mods. You know, they don't get paid for doing what they do. They do it out of the kindness of their heart. They watch out for us. So I really appreciate y'all too. And everybody up on this panel right now, I appreciate all three of you guys. I love y'all to death, and that's no joke.
Thanks for bringing me up, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, anytime, Ghost. You know that,
Appreciate
man.
you, Ghost. You the man.
Yeah, man. I just had to share the love, that rabbit love.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to drop the beat, and we're going to flow up out of here. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Drop it.
Much love. Much love.
That's some hard beat.